done before the protocols are released, that the protocols themselves could end up endangering the prosecutions if they call for something that wasn't done up to that point?
No, I mean, I think the basic law, you know, the basic law is not going to be changed, which is a pretty easy concept, law enforcement purposes. And even though that at first blush might sound a little not specific, what we found is prosecutors have been able to successfully prosecute under that statute. So the proof of it seems to be is in what's happened in the past. So I'm not concerned about that. And again, we're going to give them 60 days. They're going to turn this thing around quick. You know, we hope to have our first meeting as soon as we can get everybody together in 60 days. So we're going to get something back.
60 days from the first meeting?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, 60 days from the first meeting? Is that
I hope it to be 60 days from today.
from today?
That's my goal.
Is
I'm
there,
always in a rush.
are there any additional, I guess, protocols that were put in place when this was implemented on June 6th? I mean, if, you know, were there any circumstances in which they could use this? Did they have to meet any kind of criteria before they could use the facial recognition?
Law enforcement purposes.
So that's just, that's
Yeah,
it. I mean, it
there
wouldn't
was
have to
no,
be.
it was not felt. We had discussions about, you know, everybody knew this was going into effect for a long, long time. There's no feeling that, you know, the protection would be any different. I mean, again, I want to emphasize, you're using law enforcement before this was turned on June 6th, could do the identical thing that they're doing today, except they couldn't do it as efficiently and as effectively. They could go in and look in every single one of the millions of BMV, and if they had a law enforcement purpose, there's nothing to stop them from doing it. In fact, they do it every day. They do it absolutely every day. So that's why it didn't reach a threshold for me of saying, hey, you know, we need to do something dramatically different here. But I understand the concerns, and I get it. And, you know, I think it's time to have a working group. We haven't had it for 10 years, to my knowledge. And it's time to do it. And it's something, this is a method that I've used time and time again. Pull a working group together. We did the same thing with foster care. We did the same thing with the rape case. We've done it with other things in this office. Get people outside this office. You know, I don't know everything. People at BCI don't know everything. Let's bring in other people. And let's see what they have to say and get their judgments on this. We still think the protocol is adequate. But could it be improved? Sure. Sure. Could there be more added to it? Sure.
I want to switch topics here for a second. Amir Ahmad, can you talk about when